How much of a 10% injection of a drug is required to make 100 milliliters of a mixture containing 7.5 milligrams in 2.5 milliliters? So I'm going to draw a pictorial diagram to help you understand what this is. So I have an empty container here, and our goal in this container is to be 100 milliliters of 7.5 milligram per 2.5 milliliter as a concentration. So I have this 10% injection drug here. And pretend I have like infinity volume. Like I have an infinite amount of this. And then I have to find out how much of this to put in here. And then there's also going to be like a random diluent. There's some random diluent. They don't ask how much of this is, but this will be going into here also, because you're going to be mixing your 10% injection plus some random diluent into this currently empty container, and then you want it to make 100 milliliters total volume with the concentration of 7.5 milligrams per 2.5 milliliters. So since I want to start off with 100 milliliters, I want the final mixture to have a total volume of 100 milliliters, so it's easy just to start with this 100 milliliters, and then using this concentration I'm going to try to figure out how much drug is in here in this container that I'm going to be making. So I'm going to multiply it by my concentration here, 7.5 milligrams per 2.5 milliliters. So when I have this proportion here, 7.5 milligrams per 2.5 milliliters, I could have also written this as 2.5 milliliters on the numerator and 7.5 milligrams on the denominator. But I know not to use this one because I want the milliliters here in the denominator to cancel out milliliters here. That's why I use this one instead. But you could have used either one depending on what you're trying to calculate. This is what I just did. I just converted 100 milliliters to the total amount of drug in that 100 milliliters. So that's what I'm doing here. So next I'm going to convert to grams. The reason why is because percent strength is in grams per 100 milliliters. And for every 1 gram, there's 1,000 milligrams. And realize I could have just written this also as 1,000 milligrams per 1 gram. But I know not to use this one and to use this one because I want milligrams in the denominator here to cancel out milligrams here. So for this part of our calculation, I'm converting milligrams to grams because percent strength is always grams per 100 milliliters. That's what I'm doing here, just converting this amount of drug to grams. So next I am going to convert the total amount of drug to milliliters using our 10% injection here. So I'm going to use this 10% injection. So 10% injection is the same thing as saying 100 milliliters over 10 grams, right? Because this is what 10% means. This ratio strength, 10% means 10 grams over 100 milliliters. Or I could have also used 100 milliliters over 10 grams. So these two mean the same thing. The reason why I know to use this one and not this one is because I want the grams here in the denominator to cancel out the grams here. This part of my calculation, I'm converting the total amount of drug to using the 10% injection, right? So that's 100 milliliter per 10 gram is the 10% injection. So when I solve for that, 100 times 7.5 over 2.5 times it by 1 over 1,000 times it by 100 over 10, that will give me 3 milliliters, because milliliters is my final unit here. That's why milliliters is here. So 3 milliliters is my final answer. So if you were to go back to my pictorial diagram, I'm going to be adding 3 milliliters here into this container. And then, well, the question doesn't ask for this, but if they want to know how much diluent, you just take 3, subtract that 5 from 100, So it'll be 97 milliliters, because I want this to be 100 milliliters with a concentration of 7.5 milligrams per 2.5 milliliters. So if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments. Thank you.